Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm going to ask the cards. Number one, is Harry telling the truth that Meghan threatened she was pregnant and they had to have a rush wedding? Number two, was Meghan telling the truth? Well, obviously not. Number three, why did the Queen allow this wedding to go forward? She denied other marriages, her sisters, for example, and there was other marriages she denied. Why did she allow this one to go through? Was it because of the threat of the pregnancy? And now the last question I'm going to ask is, how come King Charles hasn't done anything about it? Like, seriously, how come he has not done anything about it? Removed their titles? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't even know what he can do about it. So I'm going to go back to the Golden Tarot with this. The Golden Tarot has been amazing for me with these royal readings. I was using the Game of Thrones, but the Golden Tarot, I mean, it's just like in hockey. You go with the winning goalie, right? I'm going to stick with that. So let's ask the Golden Tarot. Number one, is Harry even telling the truth? Like, maybe he's just making all that up. I mean, he's just as much of a liar, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. I hate putting that into my readings, but I guess I have to. And full disclaimer down below. Is Harry even lying about that? Is Harry lying about that? Did Meghan even threaten him with a pregnancy to push this marriage forward? Because it was kind of rushed. Was really kind of rushed. Even William warned him about rushing it, right? So is Harry lying about that? Is Harry lying about that? Because if he's lying about that, then that kind of nullifies some of the other questions. But let's see. What's the truth? Did Meghan threaten that she was pregnant, or threaten or announce? I mean, another reading I did, another girl was pregnant with his baby and he did not marry her. He paid her off, according to the cards, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So why would he be threatened by Meghan claiming she was pregnant? Why wouldn't he just send Buckingham Palace lawyers after her and figure it out? So is he even telling the truth that he was pressured into marrying her because she was pregnant? Because remember, I also did a reading. That's not the love of his life. Meghan is not the love of his life. Meghan is not. I did the reading. Chelsea Davy is the love of his life. Always will be. Forevermore. Forever and ever. Amen. Okay, cards are ready. Let's go. What's the truth? I'm going to do an inverted pyramid and then we'll get a final answer. Oh, Six of Swords. No, she wasn't pregnant. Nothing was going. Nothing was moving. And we've done other readings that she can't get pregnant. So, no, this was dead in the water. That's what I got. That's what I just heard. Dead in the water. Oh, Queen of Coins. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, when she's upright, is very outstanding, a great wife, abundant, a man, like the Queen of Coins is who you want to be a wife and the mother of your children, and that is Catherine upright. Catherine is the quintessential wife and mother. In the reverse, this is not somebody who you want to be your wife and your mother of your children. They're very selfish. They aren't very loyal. And now we have in reverse. No, this is somebody who is just thinking of themselves. Absolutely, just thinking or were they trying to manipulate the queen? Because she was also Queen of Pentacles, Queen Elizabeth, being a Taurus. Seven of Coins, look at we're getting. No, there was no seed planted. She was never pregnant. It was a lie. It was, oh, I just got it. Is that what Harry told his grandmother? Did Harry lie to his grandmother? Because we are asking, is Harry telling the truth here? There was nothing there. Nothing there. There wasn't. This was dead in the water. Dead in the water. Was he lying to his grandmother? Three of coins. For sure. For sure he was. There was some other plan with his grandmother that went sideways, that wasn't working out. There was some, look at, they're all reversed. Ten of Swords. I can't, honestly, I love these cards so much for this. Ruin. He was afraid he was going to be ruined. Again, we've had this card before, and there's MEGHAN, the stabbing in the back, the ruin. Am I going to be ruined? Was there some, I'm just got here, blackmail? Was there some blackmail regarding this? I'm going to be ruined. This is my last chance. If I don't take this, this is my last chance at love. He's already lost a couple of loves. He wasn't going anywhere. He wasn't really doing anything. I mean, he was out of the military. He had to come up with a reason to tell the Queen. And it was, this wasn't, there was no pregnancy at all. None at all. But is this Harry's lie, or is this her lie? There's nothing planted. When the Seven of Coins is in reverse, that means the seed what you are trying to accumulate, what you are trying to grow, is just dead. It's dead. It's dead. Like the seed, maybe it came out of the ground and then died. Like it's dead. There's not even a chance of any kind of harvest here. So there wasn't even a chance that she was pregnant. So why did he tell that to the Queen? Why did he tell this diabolical plan to the Queen? Was he that worried about ruin, about blackmail? Let's keep reading. The Chariot. If you don't marry me now, I'm moving on. Looking this way. And this is a female. Normally the Chariot is a male. If you and the swans, the Queen owns all the swans in England. Did you know that? Well, now the King. If you don't marry me, isn't this funny? This Chariot card is a female. If you don't marry me, I'm moving on. I'm out of here. And you know what? I'm going to tell your grandmother that you got me pregnant. And oh, Queen of Swords. Absolutely. Queen of Swords in reverse is the capital BITCH. And we all know who that is. Somebody held a knife to his throat. And I'm telling your grandmother, I've got something on you. And I think lies, manipulation on top of the Three of Coins in reverse. Oh yeah, this was a diabolical plan. Absolutely, 100%. Lies, manipulation. I'm looking to see if Harry shows up, or if it is who we think it is, was the liar in all of this. Three of Cups. Celebration on top of the ruin. Were three people involved in this lie, in this sneakiness. Were three people involved? Is this Marcus Anderson coming into the picture? Tell him you're pregnant. Four of Wands. We better get married. Or I'm going to leave you, and I'm also going to tell everybody what a horrible person you are. I'm going to go be a single mom. I'm moving on. I'm going to go be a single mom. And if we don't get married, this is going to devastate your grandmother. Wow. Queen of Swords in reverse can also be a divorcee. That's why I also say that that's Meghan. Queen of Swords in reverse is a female who has been divorced. And that's why I say that's Meghan when she shows up in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. There's no kids there. There's no siblings there. There's no ancestry there. There's no past there. There's no past there. This was all built on lies. Eight of Cups. Remember, I've called this as the Harry card before because it's a redhead guy walking away. Well, I guess I better stay and get married. Guess we better stay and get married and create a family. And sorry, I don't know why I'm picking up on that energy. It sounded kind of dopey, didn't it? But I guess we better stay, and that's here also with the Six of Swords, not going anywhere. Well, I guess we better get married. Might be my last chance at having a family because I Seven of Cups, gaslighting, all an illusion. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. There's no substance here. 10 of Coins in reverse. There's no legacy here. There's no next generation here. I keep getting 10 of Coins in reverse, and you see I twist them and I mix them and I twist them, and yet I still get the 10 of Coins in reverse when it comes to these two. There's no generation after them. Mark my words. There's no generation after them as a couple. It's all in their head. It's all in their head. I still don't have who's lying here. I just have the Queen of Swords, Two of Coins. Merching. This is my merching card. This is also my yacht girl card because there's always a yacht there, and this is buy and sell on the yacht. But this is what do we do? What do we do? They were, what do I do? And somehow she's gaslighting Harry into getting married, or I'm moving on. He was right. Meghan did threaten pregnancy. And even this is like this is why I love this. It's the little redheaded boy. What do I do, Mommy? What do I do, Granny? What do you think I should do, Granny? What should I do, Granny? I don't know what to do. I've got this yacht girl and I got her pregnant, or she says she is. I'm in my 30s. She's in her 40s. What should we do? What if she can't get pregnant again? Sorry, I digress. It was a toss-up whether they got married or not. That was not a given that they got married. It was all in their head that she was pregnant. I don't see Harry on the cards here. So Harry is actually, and the cards agree with me. The clock agrees with me. Harry is telling the truth when he was told that Meghan was pregnant and so they have to get married. Harry's telling the truth on that because he honestly did not know what to do. It was a bold-faced lie that she was pregnant. She was not pregnant. There is no generation after them at all. At all. Not adopted, not natural, nothing. There's no generation after them. Let's see what the underlying is. Knight of Coins. Well, that's Harry. That's Harry. Because at that point, he was a knight. He'll never be a king, but once a man is married, he shows up as the king card. The knight is the single guy, the younger guy. The knight can even be an older man who's not married, but knights are unmarried. Kings are married. That doesn't mean they're a king. It means they're married and they're older. So here we have the Knight of Coins, and the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady and very slow moving. And there he is. And I've explained in this picture before, the other Knight of Pentacles are holding the pentacle. Here, the pentacle is out of reach for him. So is this pregnancy out of reach for him? Is he thinking of the baby that he's already given up? And I don't want that to happen again. I don't want that to happen again. This one, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And if you haven't seen that, go back to see the video I did on Harry's other children. So is he thinking, I've already got one out in the world? What the hell? Am I going, should I reach and grab out for this one? Because if you look at this card, this knight's not ready to grab that one. He's holding the harness, he's holding his flag, and he's contemplating grabbing that one. So here's my conclusion, what the cards are telling me. Harry is telling the truth when he said he was told Meghan was pregnant by Meghan before they got married. And I know I read on the 3 official pregnancies. Well, those were the 3 official ones. This is the one that is not official until now. So Harry's telling the truth. Meghan did say, I'm pregnant, let's get married, or I'm leaving, or I'm out of here. And he really did feel stuck. And he did feel like he was stuck with this decision. And he did feel like it would ruin him. And I think there was a bit of a blackmail here. And the only queen that showed up was the late Queen Elizabeth. So let's ask now, why did she agree to this marriage? I mean, they have everything at their disposal. They've got lawyers, they've got doctors, they've got money to pay her off, to buy her out. Go away with your baby. This, you think you're the first one to show up here and do this. You don't think this has happened to any other male. I mean, how many other males have illegitimate children out there in the royal family? Like, honestly, over the generations, it's probably gotten better as birth control has come around. But don't kid yourself. So why did the Queen allow this marriage to happen? That's my next question. And I'd like to thank a viewer who brought this to my attention. I'm sorry I didn't write your name down, but I will tag you on this. So thank you very much for bringing this to my attention. Why did the Queen allow this marriage to happen? Because the Queen had every right to stop the wedding, to stop the marriage, to say, no, Harry, you aren't marrying this D-list actress who's already 45 and she's probably lying. Why did the Queen allow this to happen? Did Harry tell her, listen, I got someone else pregnant, I want to marry her, blah, blah, blah. What was she holding over Harry? What was her and Marcus holding over Harry? So why did the Queen allow this? Cards are ready. The Sun. Look at this. This is the Wales side of the family, because here's the 3 feathers. I'm kind of covering that up. I don't know if they're going to flag that or not. The Sun. It was Charles. It was for Charles, because you have to remember at that time he was the Prince of Wales. And this is her son. So did her son ask the Queen to give permission? And I am going to cover that up just in case. Who knows what? So it's something that Charles encouraged. Queen of Wands in reverse. Now this is Meghan bringing in her lies. And was she manipulating Charles too? There was a lot of rumors that she was trying to suck up to Charles too, in more ways than one. 9 of Cups. Here we have the baby. I'm going to have this baby. This is my wish to have. These cards are incredible. 9 of Cups. Why does the 9 of Cups have a baby? Except we're talking about it. And she even had like dogs back then. But I'm going to have this baby, and it's my wish to have this baby. And you know what? I'm going to guard all my rights and all my wishes are going to come true. 7 of Coins. I'm just wondering, she planted seeds. She maybe planted seeds of doubt, and they may have been worried about what would be the harvest of this. Finding out that somebody, and this is a single mom with a baby. This isn't the family card. 10 of Cups is the family card. What would it look like if we had somebody out there saying, I really wanted to get married, but they wouldn't allow it, because that's the 7 of Coins, things that, you plant all these seeds and you're just kind of really waiting for the harvest, and you kind of have to have patience, and sometimes the harvest isn't what you want. So I'm going to have this baby and raise it as a single mom. And you know what? I'm going to shake the money tree. I'm going to shake the money tree, and we'll see what falls out. Oh, the Fool. Charles was an absolute fool to let this happen. She fooled everyone and all of them. Absolutely. So why did the Queen allow it? Because King Charles asked her to allow it, and he was being very foolish, because she was threatening that she's going to be the single mom and she's going to shake this money tree. Absolutely. 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 The only thing is they were foolish because they didn't know it was a lie, because the Queen of Wands, which is the female Leo, was lying. The Queen of Wands upright has full integrity. She's somebody you want as your best friend. She has great intuition. She has great advice. She's upstanding. Sometimes she's a mom. She's a stern mom, but sometimes she's a mother. But this is who you want as your best friend. This person is loyal, always has your back. When it's in reverse, it's all of that's reversed. It's somebody who lies. It's somebody who manipulates. And she was there to shake that money tree. I'm coming in with my single baby. What are you going to do about me now? And I'm from Hollywood, and I can call TMZ, well, Z, they say in the States. And I'm shaking that money tree, baby. And Charles fell for it. And I don't know why. Was at that point, did they need some positive PR? I mean, William and Catherine were doing great. Everything was going great. Did he just think, wow, this would be, really good that Harry got married and settled down, and then we don't have to worry about the threats or looking bad? The Hanged Man in reverse. So the Hanged Man upright, when we're talking about pregnancies, is a pregnancy. You can't do anything for 9 months. In reverse, you're free to do whatever you want. And that's not nude. He's got on nude panties. She was free to do whatever she wanted and to say whatever they wanted. You see, at that point, they didn't know Meghan Markle. They did not know. And you have to remember, the royal family is very sheltered from the real world. Sure, they've got the media and different things have happened, but they really aren't privy to the real world. They never have to deal with snake salesmen. They don't have to deal with the underbelly. They've got people who are protecting them from that. And they had no idea what was coming. They had no idea. They let her run amok. Did they not test this theory out? Maybe they just asked, well, Harry, are you bonking her? Well, yeah, I am. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we better go do something. We better go do something. We better unshackle this situation. Oh, 10 of Cups. What did I just say? I want to see the 10 of Cups, the happy family. No, there was no pregnancy. There was no happy family. This had nothing. No. So why did the Queen allow it? That's the question. Ten of Swords on top of the Seven of Coins. She knew if she didn't, it would cost them a lot of money. She knew if she didn't, it would cost them a lot of money. It would cost them a lot of ruin. You have to remember, this is an elderly lady who is coming. She knows the end is near. Like, I mean, come on. After 85, every day is a bonus day. You know, sooner or later, something is going to end. And she did not want this to end her reign. She did not, she was so tired of drama, and she just wanted to go out nice and quiet. This point, Prince Philip was also very elderly and maybe not in the best of health. It was very shortly after he crashed his vehicle. It was just kind of like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of all of this drama of, can we just do something smoothly? She's pregnant. Okay, go do what you need to do, Harry. Sure, let's make a wedding. And they just let her run amok. Queen of Swords, upright. To me, when the Queen of Swords is upright, it's not Meghan, because this is somebody who is forthright, tells the truth, very logical. Sometimes I get Queen Anne. Wow. Princess Anne, Princess Royal. Sometimes I get that as her. To me, she seems very sharp that way. Also, somebody pointed out to me, Sophie is also an air sign. So this could be her. But somebody came in or I wonder if this is Angela Kelly, and said, okay, this is going ahead, but it's going to be my way. I wonder what her sign is. But she reminds me of somebody like that, because she was the one who's like, yes, you can have that. No, you can have this. No. So somebody came in and took charge of this. Queen of Cups. We got two queens here. So is this Camilla? I don't think this is Diana. So the two queens. So did Princess Anne and now Queen Camilla, did they step in? And look at, they're stepping on top of this. You're not going to ruin our family. You're not going to ruin our family. These two queens stepped in. My mom is elderly and doesn't need to put up with your crap. And here comes Camilla going, yeah, we aren't doing this. Let's just make a wedding. And you know what? Didn't Camilla offer to help Meghan when she first came in? Because Camilla's like, you know what? I've kind of had to deal with this controversy. Let me help you through it. And Meghan refused. Said, no, I can handle it. Oh, the Hierophant, the royal family. Absolutely. This was a decision made to keep the royal family intact. And no drama. The Queen stepped in, and because it certainly isn't Queen Elizabeth. And I asked the cards, why did Queen Elizabeth allow this? And it's because it was to keep the royal family, their reputation, and keep them intact, and just stop with the rumors, the innuendo. We do not need a bastard child, and get married, and hopefully nobody can do the math. Let's see what the underlying is. 9 of Coins. There she is. She was very successful in getting what she wanted. Very successful in getting what she wanted. There she is with the bird in her hand. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And there she is. The successful single female with all the money, with everybody doing what she wants them to do. So that's why the Queen said it. It was for the crown, for the royal family, for the crown. Handed it off to Princess Anne, Camilla, and said, please deal with this. Because, right, Camilla would have been the stepmom. And maybe that's why Harry was so cruel to her in his book. Maybe she didn't do everything that Meghan wanted to do. But this was the Meghan dog and pony show. Absolutely. King Charles said, Mom, yeah, let's do this. And he was very foolish about that decision. Very foolish about that. When the Fool is in reverse, you're foolish. King Charles said, yeah, Mom, let's just get this done. And she's like, yeah, let's just do it. I'm going to put the two strong ladies on it. And so that's why Queen Elizabeth allowed it. Not to create drama in the family, to keep the family together, to keep Harry happy, to keep him in the fold. How did that work out? Somebody got their wish. And again, I want to point out in this card, look who's holding her hand. Who held their hand the whole time they were pregnant? Or held their hand? Who held their hand on their stomach the whole time they were pregnant? But yet the baby's not in there. The baby's outside. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so now let's ask. So King Charles knows the drill. They know a little bit more about Meghan. Even the Queen has come out and said, yes, she's evil. After she discovered she used pregnancy to get the wedding jump started. Because they had to move a lot of dates around, so Meghan get married right away. So now they know. Why hasn't King Charles done anything about it? Why have titles not been removed? Why have the children not been removed from the succession? What's going on there? What is he? So is he afraid of something? Is he afraid of more blackmail? Was he just waiting for the coronation to be done? I mean, that was his whole focus. Now that's over. Really, other than, cutting ribbons and visiting old folks' homes, what's on his agenda? I think he's doing a little bit of traveling to some of the Commonwealth countries. But you know what? He still has time to get that other stuff done. I'm sorry, it's not going to interfere with anything. He can still make an application for the titles to be removed or to be the succession to be removed. I mean, he's the king. And then, off to Kenya for a safari and right? So what's stopping him now? What's stopping King Charles now? Is he embarrassed that he convinced his mom to allow them to be married? Is he embarrassed about that? He's a father, and, is he worried about his son? Is he worried about his son's mental health and drug use? And, there's many, many reasons why a father wouldn't want to alienate their child. But at some point, how much do you have to take before you say enough is enough? And especially when it comes to something, he's not only a father, he's the king. He has to also protect the crown, right? He has a duty to the crown, not only to his son, but to the crown. And wasn't it Queen Victoria? They removed one of their sons who was born a prince. They removed all his titles and even his prince title because he went to Germany and was sympathetic to the Nazis. That is an absolute fact. I think it was her grandson or something. Anyways, somebody from Victoria's line, Queen Victoria's line, they even removed, he was born a prince and even removed his prince title. So it can be done. Why hasn't King Charles, sorry, the cards are taking their time. Like I said before, the cards tell me, I don't tell the cards. Why hasn't King Charles removed their titles or done something? Cards are ready. Okay. Ooh, the Emperor in reverse. Wow. Okay, so the Emperor upright, that is King Charles. When he's at his strongest, look, he's taming the lion there. Interesting, we have two ravens there. So the Emperor is the leader. He's strong, he's solid. When he's in reverse, he's in a weakened state. Why does the king think he's in a weakened state? Maybe that was because of the coronation, that he was so distracted with the coronation, making sure that all went right, making sure that was done. Maybe he doesn't actually have those kind of powers until after the coronation. If you are from the UK and you know anything about that, can you please list that in the comments? Maybe he had to wait until the coronation was done. I think in the States, they call it the president who hasn't actually been sworn in yet, but has been elected, or the president going out. Isn't it called the lame duck president or something? Like you're just by name only, but you really have no powers. Is that what happened? Up until now, he hasn't actually had the powers to do it himself. Maybe now that he is officially king, he's been crowned. Maybe now he has more of the parliamentary powers to do something like that. The Hierophant, that's a royal family. Wow, the emperor and the royal family came out in reverse. I think they're stuck. They don't know what to do, which is odd. I mean, they have the power. Why do they feel so powerless? In this position, they're powerless. Why are they powerless to do something? Oh, Ace of Wands. They're thinking of a creative way to do this. They're thinking of, because Ace of Wands is doing something. Yes, we're doing something, but they're thinking of a creative way to do it. They're thinking of a way that has a bit of passion to it, that has reason to it. Wands are also can be reason. So they're thinking of a creative way to do it. Maybe they're worried that she somehow gets to keep the titles, or something comes out. But right now, the royal family is powerless to do anything. But that doesn't mean they're working on something for the future, because this wand is looking this way to the future. Knight of Coins. It's to do with Harry. They're worried Harry is going to do something, is going to lose it. They're worried about Harry. And because this wand is looking at Harry. They're really worried about Harry. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a nastiness. That's internet nastiness. That's words nastiness. They might be worried about what Harry is going to continue to write. I wonder if he's blackmailing his dad. I wonder if he's not, because the Knight of Swords upright can also be very nasty and comes in with, because that's words, that's swords, there's things that cut. They're going to tell you, God, why did you wear that dress tonight? Or have you gained weight? Like they just say really nasty things, but this way they are ruthless. They'll spread gossip about you that isn't true. And he is worried what Harry is going to say about him. I did a reading about the first year of Charles' reign, and the first 6 months is not nice. Not nice at all. And it gets better after his birthday. So the first 6 months from the coronation to his birthday is not nice at all. And now we know why. Harry's blackmailing him. Maybe Harry's saying, things like, I don't know what he's blackmailing with. He could be saying things like, you do that and I'm going to kill myself. I can't take this. Like, right? He's really worried about Harry. And so right now they're feeling powerless about that because Harry's not going for any kind of help that they want to offer him. The Magician in reverse. I'm telling you, we got 3 major arcanas here in reverse. This is really tricky energy. Super tricky energy. Super, super tricky energy. They honestly do not know what to do. They honestly are feeling very powerless. And 6 of Wands in reverse. They're feeling like if they do something, they're going to be the losers in it. They won't be victorious right now with what they want to do, with what they're trying to conjure up. They won't be victorious. And because what they want to do, how is it going to affect Harry? 9 of Cups. In 9 of Cups upright. Harry wants it this way. Harry wants it that he's really happy. He's really pleased it's going this way. He knows he's got them between a rock and a hard spot. He knows it. He is actually kind of happy. Also, 9 of Cups can be drinking too much. Could be also, I've got my own I've got my own child. I don't, I'm going to also hurt my child. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. He is loving this. He knows there's no way out for them. He knows they're between a rock and a hard spot. And he also knows that they have to think of a way to get themselves out of this without hurting Harry. The Hermit in reverse. For sure this is Harry. For sure it's Harry. Maybe they're worried that Harry's going to end up alone, right? Because the Hermit upright is you want to be alone with your thoughts. It doesn't bother you to be alone. Like, it doesn't bother me to be alone. I actually like it. I get a little book and a cup of tea and I enjoy my quiet time. But when it's in reverse, you're lonely. You're all alone, which is a big difference from wanting to be alone, if you know what I mean. And that's on top of Harry here. They're worried they will lose him. They will lose him. And Harry knows it. And Harry knows it. Oh, the Sun in reverse. They know this is up, because now, guess what? After Charles becomes king, this is Prince William. Prince William is the son, the next in line. Here, how can I do this? The next in line with the Prince of Wales. They know this is really upsetting Prince William. This is really upsetting him. And he might be the one who's really pushing forward on it. 5 of Cups. I'll tell you, they are worried about depression. They all might be depressed. King Charles, to me, I think he's dealing with a bit of depression himself. I mean, I don't know if you've had problems with your children or whatnot, but when you have a wayward child, it affects you night and day. Everybody when you have children, you just want to see them happy. You want to see them successful. But when they aren't, it affects everything in your life. You're only as happy as your saddest child. Let's put it that way. That's a big saying. So you can see he's focusing more on what he's lost than what he has. It's very difficult for him to see how well Prince William is doing, because this is right looking at Prince William. It's hard for him, even though he's so pleased that he's got that support. He can't help thinking about what he's lost, and it's bringing a little bit of depression on him. Knight of Wands. When I see this card, I think of Johnny coming in and kind of saving the day. This could also be a friend of Harry's. But this is somebody coming in to save the day, and he's walking towards King Charles here and Prince William. Somebody might come in. Oh, and the clock agrees with me. Somebody might come in with a new idea. So this could be a courtier. This could be somebody at the Royal Palace, the Buckingham Palace. This could be a lawyer. This could be somebody of stature that consoles the king. And look at, when he comes in with this wand, which is ideas and passion, it has a message on it. I think somebody's going to come in with something that they haven't thought of before. Oh, the Fool. Yes. And the Fool is going to say, see, why don't we try this? Why don't we try this? For sure. Because look, the Fool is going, yeah, you know what? That might be a good idea. Let's try it. What do we have to lose? King of Cups. And then he becomes the king again. Now he's going, this is a great idea. And it really perks him up. That on your boat, off you go. We've had enough of you. Off you go. And he's more himself. He's out of his depression. He feels more like a king. And this is King Charles. Look at the ermine that he's got on. This is him after the coronation. He might just be waiting till after the coronation. And there they are, the overseas way you go, way you go. Somebody came up with a really great idea, and I could just even feel my energy is picking up. The moon in reverse. In this case, I think we're going to see some secrets revealed. I think we're going to see, because right when the moon is the full moon, it's illusions, because the moon only reflects things back to us. The moon doesn't have its own light. It reflects things back to us. So it's things we want to see, things that people are setting out about us. But when the moon is in reverse, it can be illusions and delusions. But in this case, because we have these cards here, this is when the moon is dark, when it's the new moon. So now there's nothing for all the things to reflect back on, and you can see clearly, right? It's not reflecting back at you. The truth can come right at you. Does that make sense? So when it's a dark moon, it's not like a mirror. There's nothing holding it back. There's nothing holding there's no illusions there. Because the moon, when it's full, is an illusion that it actually has light. So that's why this card is always the illusion. But when it's in reverse and it's dark, it's not reflecting anything, so you can actually see the truth. The moon doesn't have any light. The emperor doesn't have any clothes. Harry doesn't have any children. I think we're going to see some secrets being revealed. I think the illusion is going to end with all of this. I honestly do. Now with that moon, let's see what the underlying is. Just yeah, that's why I keep my cards, my hands above. There's no way. I've got a big smile on my face. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. The illusions are going to be dropped, and justice will be served. 4 of Wands, celebration. 7 of Cups, the gaslighting is over. The gaslighting is over. Ruin. All your lies are caught up with you. But you know, when the 10 of Swords is in reverse, the knives can now fall out. And you've hit rock bottom, but now the knives fall out and you can get up and start to heal. And it'll take them a long time to heal. So yes, King Charles was waiting till after the coronation. He is so worried about his son. He is very worried about his son. Somebody's going to come in with a new idea, a new creative idea that nobody's ever thought about, and it's going to put a smile on. They're going to be like, oh my God, this is a great new beginning. Look at this. He's got a drum he can bang. Bang, 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 like bang your drum. This is new information, and King Charles is going to become the king again and take charge and send them on their way. The illusions are going to be dropped. They can't hide behind anything. Everyone's going to see the truth, and justice will be served. There'll be a celebration. There'll be no more gaslighting. And now that he's hit rock bottom, he can start again. He can start again, but it's going to take him a long time. It's going to take him a long time for people to trust him again. Absolutely. He's going to be stuck. He's going to feel like the hanged man. He's going to have to see things from a different point of view. Well, it was a very long reading. If you're here till the end, please give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. If you really enjoyed it, share it with somebody else who you think would enjoy it. What fabulous news this is, that something will eventually be done. Justice will be served. They're just thinking of a new way to do this. I'm so happy. Thanks so much for watching. Take good care. Bye for now.